2 minutes and 10, Rossa allowed in. Almost felt like they put the brakes on a bit just coming into there. And now they're in just a tiny bit late, but they get the green light to go in. 2 minutes, and INEOS Britannia are allowed in. Their time of distance looks bang on. They get the green light and let it begin.
Don't rush here, Ben.
So both teams here won't be sailing at full speed in these conditions because they'll just simply run out of runway. So they'll be doing a controlled entry and absolutely not wanting to put themselves in a position where they'll be down speed in these conditions.
It's really boat breaking weather also. Got to protect the asset, look after it, limit the risk.
Yeah, Lisa, maybe we follow them up and then jive down round with them, so staying high is good. Yeah, copy.
Cyclers working hard.
Stay circle, but staying high. Yeah, they're very early. Yeah. Just so you know. Staying high and then jiving down and round. Okay. Can we get to fairway? Yep. Okay, working away in 2. 1, working away. Body easers. Taking main in our lads.
Meet as much as you can. 25, far away from
jiving there, your wheel back. Fine.
Luna Rossa running down the right-hand wall, killing time.
Start edging, I think.
They'll be hedging the sail trim on early. It's a big job, so getting it while it's cheap.
One other turn down for us here. No problem.
9, pushing.
8 to kill.
It's very easy to lose the rudder in these windy conditions when you've got these sails.
INEOS coming in with pace.
Nice and smooth, guys.
Peeling here.
Racing.
Okay, 2, 1, go on.
Full speed here.
Don't go up, boys.
Working up here. Yeah, ready to go, boys.
No problem.
Ainsley chasing hard.
Hey, trying, I need some trap here, boys. Yeah,
Okay, couple of minutes.
nice.
The race to face the defender in the match on October 12 begins right now. Let's go racing, race 1 and the Louis Vuitton Cup Final.
Okay, he's going straight.
Lock her in here, all the power on the main.
Beautiful job by the Italian team to force the British team to be late there.
Yeah, we're full because of the main sheeties. Check it better now.
Great time and distance, lovely execution.
Just looking for a flat spot now. We need less microphone sensibility. Nice.
Continue.
2 minutes and 10 seconds they can come into the start box in INEOS Britannia. They have perfect time on distance. The green light is there and they are in. Tiny bit late, but that's okay. 2 minutes, it'll be Rossa Prada Pirelli. How far behind are they? They're quite a bit behind that 2 minute mark.
Backing up in 2.
Happy to come down a bit.
18 to 21 knots in the start box.
By jive, guys.
It's plenty.
2, 1, happy to jive here.
There you go, turning.
Nice and smooth.
Hands up.
Yeah, both teams definitely backing off in these rougher conditions, so entering 2 boards down, really trying to look after the assets here. A lot of racing to come down the track. When we get close to start time though, you will see the throttles get pinned, they will be off.
Got that right-hand bias on the start line. We might see them fighting to be to the right.
The British opting for the tack bear away jibe, so killing time by circling. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a similar program for the Rossa Prada Pirelli start as per previous. Nice big coast downwind in these conditions, time on distance. Putting the pressure back on the British to make a call whether to jump or push.
He's going inside. Getting 22. My right turn here. Holding low if we can.
15 committee.
Reverse deep.
Lay line committee here.
A little further.
Those yellow marks in front there are actually the bottom marks, so start line well up to windward of both boats.
7. They turn up.
Trimming up hard, boys. Racing here, racing.
Go hard here. Killing 4. Not killing much. Peeling.
Full speed, boys.
High balanced.
Not much time to kill here, they need to get going.
All the way. It is 80.
Possibly both boats late here. Sea State possibly making it hard for the wind instruments to gauge whether they're on time or not.
Boys, I need oil. They are also late.
No
problem.
We are same.
We have a green light and we are go in race 2 of the Louis Vuitton Cup Final.
It's good. Good mount, guys.
Slightly lower.
GBR was fractionally closer at 56 metres, so a lot further back than we're used to seeing them.
Good VMG to us.
Alrighty. And a little load on the back.
Similar speeds, slightly lower. Can't get enough traveller up. Copy. Can't get any heel.
Big push there for the cyclors on that exit.
Probably going to hit us. No, I can't get the heel in blood in. Fuck.
Okay, he's going to take on the bond.
Yeah, stand by.
Not rush.
Okay, board down here.
Big wave.
2, 1, mate. Turning. Right round. No problem. One more here. Normal numbers.
Disaster for the Italian team there.
No point.
They
Don't
will
need
have
to
to
push
concede
anything here.
this point.
Okay, happy to come down whenever you're ready. Yeah, we'll just keep reaching like this. Okay, you're gonna working away in 3.
British have to sail around the course, I think, to get the point, or unless the Italians retire from this race.
Taking main lads. Holding.
So INEOS Britannia are to come in at 2 minutes and 10 seconds on port. They know what's going, so coming in late is going to be of no issue at this point.
Road here, so just stay low for now. Turn ahead.
This is the umpires. Italy has been disqualified. The race is stopped and awarded to GBR.
Well, just like that, INEOS Britannia has been handed a huge advantage in race number 3.
Coming down a switch here, quite hot. Just got to mark.
Race done, point handed.
10 seconds.
Right now, it's Britannia 2, Luna Rossa 1.
Okay, boys.
Massive day. For all, may I dare I say it, massive day for all the wrong reasons for Luna, but a huge day at the start of this day for INEOS Britannia.
There you go, Jim. Hey.
Well, Italy get a black flag because they have outside assistance during the race, and so for INEOS Britannia, they don't even have to cross the start line.
We're going to run with the 35 minutes, right, between these races. Yeah, so let's just get Chase 2 on board and regroup, eh? Yeah.
INEOS Britannia have been told they don't even have to start, that they have the win.
And my apologies there, I thought they actually had to sail the course with that outside assistance. Umpire Richard Slater can pull out the outside assistance card, so off the hook, and a very, that'll be the easiest point that INEOS Britannia will get.
So Italy a little late into it.
Coming up a bit.
They're very slow here, the Italians, so potential piece by the British here. The Italians, the give way boat, and they will have to keep clear of INEOS Britannia.
Hey, stand by. Hey. Great test. Okay, jibing. Right, boys. Can't jibe. On the way up. Standing up here, and that's boys, all the way up into attack.
Rossa Prada Pirelli on port, they had to give way.
Happy for a
This will
board
be
down.
red rag to a ball here for Ben Ainsley and INEOS Britannia.
They tap. And turning. My wheel. Yours. Push, keep pushing here. Push down.
We have full-on engagement between these giants.
Hey, we've got 1 minute.
Stand by for a stampella. Sorry.
Police on jeep.
Keep pushing here, guys.
Down.
Hey, here's 2 boards, still Lewis. Stop the jiving if you can. Green, got it.
Still is on jib, guys.
At Chinese.
Tough position for Luna Rossa here. They tack, they're above the ley line.
No problem with the jibe.
On the ley line here. Keep pushing down if you can. Down.
INEOS Britannia stopping Luna Rossa jibing.
Flag that. Protest. Jibing all the way up. Turning right. Jesus Christ. Protest.
What's racing here? 7-6 for me.
No penalty from the umpire. It's greened.
3 to
Quite
kill.
slow here. They are quite strong with that.
2 to kill.
3, they're still strong. It is starting to go. Racing. What's going on?
We are good.
You're killing a couple here.
0-5. And racing on the clock. You're racing.
Accumulator, guys. Hey, here we go. Go. Go hard. Go hard.
Let's go. We are racing race 4 on the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Too high. He's going to go away.
Down. Pressing a little.
I think we go short when he goes. Okay, he's gone.
Very even on that start. They were 15 metres back. Nothing in it.
Hey, stand by, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, big leeway skid there from Rossa Prada Pirelli in that tack.
Nice one. Plus one. Just get a locked in first. I could left here at the moment. Yeah, copy.
Okay, what if he takes?
Rossa Prada Pirelli coming in from port. They're allowed to enter the start box at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And then on starboard, it will be INEOS Britannia at the 2-minute mark.
Good on timing.
Green light, Rossa.
Guys, crossing, no problem at this stage.
Both boats approaching it from really high up the course. Easier to judge.
Pull back down here. Copy.
Green light, INEOS Britannia, and a little bit late into the box.
And diving here.
Slightly flatter water conditions today, so a little bit easier to sail the boats and keep pushing hard.
Very slow. Okay, turning up in 2.
Quite the entry into the start box at 46 knots.
Giving the speed.
Roger.
Here's 2 boards.
On the speed you want. Bit of fast 4 speed here. Say again. Just holding off and skidding. Okay.
Just lower your line. Here's still 2
Plenty
boards.
of kill there. Having to wait down
Away,
with
boys. He's on sails here.
Quite early here. What do you want to do here, man?
40 kill.
Then go past them here. Okay. Working down at 2. Working down.
Rossa hugging the wall, trying to get their time and distance spot on.
25 to kill.
Edge of boundary. Killing 20. Coming up here.
The Italian team just trying to
My wheel, got the roll.
put the decision-making process onto the British team there as to either jump or push.
Killing much for the pit here.
Right, for a right turn here.
Only killing 1 for the pit. Cross. Turning up. Apart. My wheel, go wheel.
Big cavitation
Oh,
here.
big loss. The rudder there for the Italians. They could potentially be late here for this start.
Copy that.
Big mistake by the Italian team.
7 for the line. Still quite early. I want to be over here.
Racing all the time, guys.
16 seconds. Big down.
Full speed,
Big
boys,
down
all the
here.
way.
Big down here.
Can't get there.
So advantage to
Okay, 9.
the British team.
Sliding up
To the lay line.
Here we go. Away. Let's go.
Hey.
Okay, happy to feel there now. 2.
Race 5 in the Louis Vuitton Cup Finals on early advantage, INEOS Britannia.
Watch out. Stay tack. Happy to go now.
INEOS Britannia 35 metres back, doing 35 knots, but it didn't matter. They have the advantage.
That is a massive advantage in these early stages of this race for INEOS Britannia.
Pretty average direction.
Well, good. Look at that little indicator. They look bang on. They're not going to be early. They might be a little bit late. Yes, okay, well played. But there's the green light. They're good. 2 minutes for Rossa. And they too are coming in late. Very similar to the first race.
Backing up here. Nothing.
Hey, stand by 5. And jiving.
Stand by tack.
British rolling into an early tack here, so they will spin the boat and possibly do a 360 and actually come in behind the Italian team.
Stay around here, holding board. Copy. Easy.
Just killing a bit of time early, the British,
Here we go.
and putting themselves in a position where they will have to
Hey, we're on committee late.
make sure that they
No, greeny 20.
put the pressure on the Italian team to execute their time on distance accurately, otherwise they will lose control of this pre-start.
INEOS Britannia, I think, like to chase. They like to be pursuing. They're just getting themselves into that situation.
Pins. 20 race. 30. Hey. Backing away. And driving.
British jumping
25 committing.
in this, so
Okay, I'll part it. Turning up. Just see where it goes. 19.
I think he cannot shut.
Nicely done by Luna Rossa there. Big gauge between the two boats.
It's separate at the moment. Better to kill. 100% not
Both
shot.
boats very early. Time to kill here.
the Italians could swing and get behind INEOS there, so...
No, he's not going.
Not to kill, anything for slow is good. 22, killing 8, 23 seconds.
Luna Rossa like to start to windward.
We'll expect to see a big speed build over the next second or two by the Italian team.
Now, being at 3, 2, here we go boys. 1, big wind on.
It'll be a very even start.
Grab on, coming up, slowly, keep coming.
Race 6 Louis Vuitton Cup Finals. All that matters is a win.
I got here.
Okay, all the power on the main now. Locker in here, good mode.
Cracking start by both boats. INEOS slightly won that, only 5.5 meters off the line.
He's matching your mount. I think we will have to attack pretty soon, okay? Just make your moment.
Hey, let me know if you want to hold or go.
I think we're going to attack.
That's good, good mode. Hey, you just count me down, I can't see.
Your time is coming up a bit more. Anytime.
Here we go.
INEOS Britannia really squeezing Luna Rossa there, forcing them away early.
1, 2, 1. Nice and smooth there. I will do. 1, down board. It's coming with us. 209.
Very, very even race at the moment. Absolutely nothing in this. Both boats pushing extremely hard to get the advantage.
Some nervous faces at the INEOS base.
I just hope she has some fingernails by the end of the race.
So in about 30 seconds time, when the Italians tack off this boundary, they go all the way, they will be the right-of-way boat. They will lose about 2 boat lengths though in the tack after going from full power off the gas and then full power again as they come onto the new tack. So it will be up to the British team to make a decision of how they deal with that intersection, because they will be the give-way boat. We'll be in for a fantastic day.
How high is their heart rate?
INEOS Britannia, we saw the little indicator potentially coming in slightly late, but we're only talking slightly late. They are green, they are good to start the battle with Rossa Prada Pirelli. They can come in at 2. They're going to be coming in quite late on this one, but they did that yesterday on both occasions. So, the start, super critical.
Big pressure in this pre-start, so the Italian team driving in behind the British team, and don't be surprised if we see the British team loop around like they have done previously.
INEOS Britannia seems to prefer to be chaser.
No, we don't tack,
Trying to get behind Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
Hey, just on committee lane.
So a different approach by the British here, attack and then attack back, so they will speed build and bear away, and they will be looking to put big pressure on the Italian team at the bottom of the box in this pre-start.
He's gone. 25, committee 40. Space on lane. He's low of our line. Yep. Happy to go.
Driving here.
So decision time now for the British of whether to lead back or to trail and push.
Get him to lane, I turn up.
You're on lane line already.
Stand by. 2, 1, up hard. And
cannot shut.
Really nice gauge off by the Italian team there. Nice big gauge is what you're after.
Good timing by Luna Rossa inside the start line box.
That's good. Right to kill. He's ahead on the ladder. Arch it. Now we're good.
4. Nice lads.
May need
3 threes. 3. Let's dropping back on us.
Okay, yeah. Starting to go here.
2. Holding now.
Here, boys. All the way.
Potentially very even start coming up here.
Working up.
Performance here, same speed, same height.
Race 7, Louis Vuitton Cup Final. Is today the day the deadlock is broken?
A little bit higher mode here, Tanya. Good. Parallel.
Such a close start. Luna Rossa just 9 metres back, marginally better than the British.
Yeah, good angle there. Yeah, parallel.
It's a big drag race to this left boundary. Early control in this race. Rossa Prada Pirelli just fractionally advantageous at the moment.
Increasing distance, we can press a bit more.
A little build too, guys.
Yeah, building.
Help me build on me with some ride height or something.
We need to build more.
We saw yesterday how well INEOS Britannia managed to get a high mode, squeeze them off.
Okay, getting good
Definitely
pressure.
trying to work that now.
Okay, normal line again.
He's coming inside. I will go. Wait.
2, 1 and board.
Going in 3, 1,
mate.
2, 1, board down.
1, turn board.
And lead bow attack here by the Italian team. They'll jam this straight into a high mode.
Build.
They need to try and bump the British team off. Now the British are windward boat, having to keep clear.
Same shape of this.
Nothing in this race.
The high build's okay to me.
Yep, coming up a little bit more.
I'll do in a moment. Yeah, you're a click faster, same height. You can take a little high if you want.
Kiko Bruni on the steering wheel at the moment.
34 looks nice.
Having a little look.
Providing taxis, he needs to have a little look, but
No faster than this. This is good.
slight controlling position now, the Italians.
I'm getting too slow.
Keep updating.
Okay, normal build. Building, he's gone. 2, 1, go board.
So the British team there minimising damage, having to tack away. Advantage Luna Rossa. Top end conditions here, right up at the limit. Just made the wind limit there under 21 knots, so expect to see gusts over 21 in this race as the breeze potentially builds a click.
It's a green light for Luna Rossa in on board. Now waiting on INEOS Britannia. Big moment for both these teams.
Will be a turn up, guys.
Green light for INEOS Britannia, and we are ready to go.
Stand by for a round up.
Top end pressure and also sea state. Big race this.
Okay, you will. I will.
Potentially one of the most important races of this Louis Vuitton final series. Cyclors absolutely going to be working hard in about a minute's time. They're cruising at the moment, but the big push will be coming. About 45 seconds to go before both boats get off the line.
On your line.
Start line is square, no advantage either end.
Working down into a lead. Turn away.
The Italian team will just sail down the boundary here and they will jibe back, trying to land on their time on distance at the start, forcing the British.
He's a little fast, but not a big deal.
Close to the boundary, British team, they'll have to spin the boat inside and get a boundary penalty. Oh, they've got a bit on the British. And they've skidded the boat out of bounds.
This is the umpires, GBR boundary penalty, GBR boundary penalty.
A massive mistake there by the British team. They tried to get a little too fancy, too close to the line of the boundary, and they've gone out. So the Italian team now just have to start, and the British team will have to get 75 metres behind. So big advantage for the Italian team.
If you wanted another twist in the America's Cup, you just got it.
Gets trimmed up and peeled. My wheel. Yeah. Okay. And you can press now. Pressing here.
Racing all the time for us.
Racing. Okay, force it up. Backing out after the mark.
Can't be early, the Italians. They're not.
We are racing in race 8 of the Louis Vuitton Cup. Who handles the pressure most?
So a 75-metre deficit. Expect the Italians to immediately tack as well and just try and lock this rate down from the start. British having to do everything they can to make up that 75-metre deficit, which is quickly turned into 130 metres.
Pressing a bit.
Luna Rossa now will just be absolutely making sure they stay completely inside their opponent.
What if he tacks?
I think we hit him. Yeah, 40 looks pretty nice.
Watch the waves.
Stand by. 2, 1, and anytime.
So the British team there not being affected by the dirty air out of this tack by the Rossa Prada Pirelli, but the Italians.
Looks good, yeah. Taking some speed, boys.
Yeah, definitely some seaway down here, boys.
Green light for Luna Rossa. Now we wait for INEOS Britannia.
He's a little late.
Just look at the sea, it's like a washing
No
machine.
problem with the cross.
And they are quite late in for this start, Luna Rossa. Quite late indeed. So watch and wait and see how this pre-start unfolds.
Yeah, they're late on purpose, the British team. They've done that tactically. They definitely had the brakes on coming in there. So interesting pre-start, just wanting to get in close behind the Italian team. They saw that shaping up from quite a way out, and now they'll need to make some decisions on whether to jump or lead back to try and gain control in this pre-start.
All the cyclers hard at it, so difficult in the pre-start.
Very easy to vent the foils in these conditions. Shirley, really tricky, and we've seen some big slides over the last couple of days. INEOS Britannia having to give way as
We're faster.
Luna Rossa on starboard.
Not on ley line yet.
To the bottom right-hand corner of the box.
Happy with this.
Nice job by the Italians there, just forcing the British low, getting some gauge, which is what they need.
A little bit of speed is bottom up.
Luna Rossa pushing, trying to get over the top.
And happy on start.
Fantastic engagement there.
Right, okay?
We are over that.
Happy with a double tap.
Hard on the main.
Possibly see a split tack start.
Hard on port tack, maybe. Leave one foot here.
Luna Rossa early, time to kill here.
You're gonna have to bear
We are
away.
a little early, yeah?
People tack.
Okay, we're good, we're heading away.
Okay, 2.5 on the mark. Down here now. Closer, no closer, closer. Okay, here's 2. Go, mate, go, mate. Here you go. Hold hard, all the way up. Go.
Nice.
A smooth to ankle.
Race 9, Louis Vuitton Cup. The battle of the heavyweights continues. Split tack start.
A clean start. Closest to the line, INEOS Britannia 8 metres back, doing 35 knots.
They had no wriggle room. The British team executing their time on distance absolutely perfectly. Need to get the INEOS Britannia locked in. That was a bad tack. Lost a lot of speed in that tack, down to 27 knots. So
could have had a lot of suck there with that bow.
Great Britain coming on board. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. They can enter. They're about bang on time if you look at the indicator by the flag.
be careful not to be early there. The British only about half a boat length off it, so having to hit the brakes, wash off a bit of speed.
Rossa Prada Pirelli will come in a little bit late, just like INEOS did in race 9 earlier today.
Happy to drive after him. Coming down and driving.
Be interesting to see if Luna Rossa choose to engage a bit more to take it to the British.
Let's see. Maybe not.
British just putting the boat straight up onto the breeze there, so rolling into attack and then possibly a loop around. So
a little pen bias right now.
be surprised to see Luna Rossa roll down the boundary from here. In their own time on distance for the start. The British will be coming in either jumping or pushing.
Slowly coming down, boys.
Luna Rossa always less keen to engage. They like to just be protected by the wall, by the boundary edge.
Happy to drive.
Driving here.
Luna Rossa jibing back early. INEOS Britannia
Have to go low lead
on the hunt.
Give way boat, the British team. Luna Rossa right of way boat. Luna Rossa going for the hook here. Oh, no grip, they've lost the rudder.
Killing 10 for the pen here. Backing up. Your wheel. Come on. You can push on
Control now to the British team.
We are almost racing, okay?
Almost good. Yep. Very good high mode here.
Yeah, high mode is good for us.
British there, letting him off the hook.
Now we're going to kill a little.
No, kill a little bit, Okay, almost racing here. Wait.
Potentially even start.
Not yet. Stay up here, stay up.
We're killing 2. Killing 1. Just getting safe on the pin. Clear on here.
Yeah, you are.
Building now. Easy switch. Killing 3.
Good angle then. No lower.
7. Killing
slowly
2 and a half. It's time, my boys. Go up.
Racing.
Race 10 is live and a go on the Louis Vuitton Cup. It is a must-win for Luna Rossa.
Nice there, boys. Good speed. Didn't need too much height to get rid of him, but agreed.
We'll have to go pretty soon. Choose your moment.
To the British.
Any time for me.
They were 2.3 metres back from the line, doing 36 knots. Currently moving forward on Luna Rossa. They can't live there much longer.
That's nice there.
Just threading the eye of the needle to hang there. The Italian team.
They're building now to attack. Keep it at 35. Yeah, there you go now. Okay, all the way. Stand by. And board. 2, 1, me. Standing. I will. 2, 1, come board. And then get the target. Go. Nice guys, having to push it.
Nice tack on board both boats, but little advantage to the British team. And they'll be looking to sail a slightly faster mode now across and actually tack inside on the next exchange to try and take control of this race early on.
Luna Rossa really trying to move forward, go fast towards the right-hand boundary.
Maybe J-spot, That'll make for that next puff.
I'm not sure he will be able to protect.
Nothing in this, 22 metres.
Stand by.
Looking for a flat spot.
Yeah, wait for this wave, right? Huge wave.
A little bit of hill.
Luna Rossa choosing to go back in the middle of the track.
2, 1, more down.
Asking questions of INEOS Britannia.
Stand by. Okay, four down. 3, 2, 1, standing.
This is a big move.
High build here. 2, 1, going forward.
Anytime.
Nice there. Pressures to Lewin at the moment, all clear. He taps out. He's on.
So the Italians having to immediately tack to clear their air intakes. They were getting an absolute windscreen full of dirt there.
Want to go back? Well, what do you want? I'm happy. Whatever you want. Big right here at the moment. Okay, happy to continue.
Picking the moment when to attack's crucial with the seaway running. So hence why we're seeing sometimes little delays before they rip into attack, because you pick the wrong moment, you get punched back because of the seaway. The right hand seems to be the favoured side. That's the side that's being protected. Quite a lot of leverage between the two boats now. INEOS didn't actually go back with Luna Rossa. That's given Luna Rossa quite a lot of leverage, quite a lot of lateral gain, and it would only take a little bit of a right-hand wind shift, and Luna Rossa will be right back into this one. Crucial, this top mark rounding, who's ahead.
The contrasting emotions today are everywhere.
1, 2, 1 now.
Britannia, port entry then coming at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Time of distance, and look at that. They are spot on. 2 minutes, it will be Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli on starboard entry. And then, quite simply, it is on.
Pressure hitting us here. Take the immersion. Back it up.
Left to come down.
Windier than forecast at the moment, so very difficult sail choices for both teams. Sail packages look very, very similar at this point in time, so should be in for a great battle.
Hey, just below committee.
There's enough wind pressure also to be brave, to engage, to get stuck in.
Seen the British team circle around many times before the pre-start, preferring to push their opponents and have the choice on whether to jump or push.
Coming down more.
Hey, careful boundary. Put down.
Yeah, put this down.
Put it down. Away your wheel. My wheel. Take the lead here. Copy. Move drive. All the way down. With a low lead here if you can.
INEOS love this position, don't they? Asking questions of Luna Rossa.
Turning right.
5 lengths above committee.
We're going to do another push here.
No rush.
Expect another big push here from the Italian
Yeah, you see
team.
through the window there?
Copy. To the pin. Quite a lot to go to the pin.
At James Spithill now blind,
I think
line
high
on
mode is good here.
constant to Lewis.
Trying to hang high.
Giving the high mode is good.
21s. No,
Yeah, he's early, so no problem. I will stay here.
20 to the
We
line.
are better on the ladder run.
No, slower.
15 to kill.
All good on the pin. 17 to the line.
12.
Hey guys, coming down. Easing boys.
10 to kill.
Peeling now. Right, come on boys. Let's
Both
go,
boats
boys.
are late. Luna Rossa going to push.
5.
Working up.
4.
The British team
3.
wanting
2.
the left hand end.
2. 1. 1.5. 1.
Down 2.
And racing.
1.
Push on back, boys.
All the way, go ahead.
Better start to us.
Here we go, boys.
Race 11 Louis Vuitton Cup. Is this today that Britannia creates history?
Faster, a little higher.
Hey, is it not high, mate?
Yeah, he is.
People will go, probably.
Yeah.
Slight advantage to the British team at the moment. The Italians having to tap away to keep their boat up to speed. British now immediately coming back as well, so trying to lock this race down early. Italians just not getting off the line as cleanly as they were hoping.
INEOS Britannia exploded off that start line. They were doing 40 knots, just 4 metres back.
Just doing a good job to use all that extra speed and converting that into VMG. So very shifty out there on the water at the moment, so expect some snakes and ladders.
Just got to pick out moment. Nice glide heel. Hey guys. Yeah, target looks pretty good. On me. We will leave out them on the tack. Keep going, no. Keep getting on the stroke. Big performance here. He's good, Bill. Big. Yeah. I still a piece here, eh? What do you think? Stand by. They're getting close to boundary there. 3, 2, 1. They stand by.
All about timing for the British now to execute this tack well.
Forward. Moving. 3,
Tack into leeward. 1, tack into leeward.
1, going forward. Easing. Attacking. Make it on, boys.
Just on your left.
Tough spot for Luna Rossa here.
You're clear, you're clear. You're well.
They'll be tacking straight out of there. They didn't get the hook, which means they didn't get overlap, so
Nice puff over here for us.
nothing in this race at the moment.
Nice. Stand by.